Hello everyone. Wow, what an amazing weekend I've had. Let me just move this video up slightly. Well, what can I say really? The reason that I'm putting a video on tonight, it's Sunday night, is because at the I Can Do It today, and usually any Hay House event that you go to, there's like a little tombola pot thing, and it's got loads of different angel cards and affirmation cards and things in, and you put your hand in and you just close your eyes and you pick one, and that's your card. You're allowed to have a card, and I actually did it today instead of yesterday. I picked the card today, and I asked the angels for a card, not only for me but for everybody who watches my channel. What do we need to know? And I'm absolutely blown away by the card that I received, and that's why I wanted to put it on tonight, because October, if you've watched my October video already, you'll know what I'm talking about. October is about changes and taking action, and I talk in that video about taking action. And the card that we've had is, it's one of, I think this is the new Kyle Gray deck. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't got it, but it looks like it. And it's Commander Ashtar, and it says call to action. Call to action. Now, before I talk about this card, and this is just something that I randomly pulled for everybody, myself and you guys, straight away, I'm not seeing Commander Ashtar, I'm seeing Archangel Michael. I'm seeing Archangel Michael giving us all the strength that we need to move forward and to take action steps, whatever we're being guided to take. We're being called to action. Now, when I did the reading, we got answer the call for this week, and we got an action card in the October reading. So they're being very, very repetitive, which angels are, and very clear about this, that we're being called into action. So we're being called into service as well. So, you know, if you're sitting there thinking, well, you know, I want to do something that makes a difference, I want to help people, I want to do something that really puts something down, like puts roots down, so people know what I'm about and they get excited by what I'm doing, and I'm excited about what I'm doing, and I want to know what I'm doing, then that's your call to action. You're being called from your soul and your heart space to do something. You know, we don't just get up, go to work, come home, watch a bit of TV and go to bed and repeat it, eat, sleep, repeat. We don't do that, you know. What we do is we're here for a reason, to learn and grow and enjoy our lives. So, number one, I just want to say that if you're not... oh, okay. Let me just forget what I was going to say a second. They've just closed up my throat chakra. Did you see how bad that was? So, if you're not communicating clearly what needs to be said in your life, if there's miscommunications, if there's things that need to be sorted out, you are being called to take that action. Sort it out. Sort out that misunderstanding or that miscommunication, or if you're being guided to speak about something or get something off your chest, or, you know, like how I talk about things, I'm being guided to do that. If you're being guided to do something similar, or to speak up about something that you're passionate about, then you're being guided to do it. And that's why I'm coughing, because they're closing throat chakra. So it was very important that I get that across before I said what I was about to say. And they're making me clear my throat, because it's like you need to clear this area here. So things need to be said, and Archangel Michael is coming through. This is what I'm connecting with when I'm looking at this card. Archangel Michael is helping everybody to speak your truth. Speak your truth from a genuine place, because it will bring healing energy in, not only to you, but to others. And If you're being called to take action steps regarding sorting out a situation or sorting out a relationship or something with another physical person, then you'll be given the skills to do so. But very important that you clear these things up. Everything that happens during a reading happens for a reason, and that huge cough there was Archangel Michael closing my throat chakra, saying there's things that need to be sorted out, and you're being called to act on that. So go for it. The other thing that I'm going to say is, if you're being called to action, you're being called to act on your desires. So if you're in a job that you hate and you're not enjoying what you're doing, it's time to think about making a change and doing something that's more in line with who you are. And it's a huge thing when you make a career change or you make a transition from one thing to another. But if you're being guided to do it, then you're being guided to do it. It's coming from in here. And you know, there's only so long you can go along being unhappy and not being in a state of well-being before it takes a toll on your physical body. So do what you're being called to do. You're being called to action. That's what this card's all about. And it says, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. So in other words, actions speak louder than words. So don't just say you're going to do something or say you're going to change something or anything. Do it. Walk the walk, walk the talk, you know. And the angels are just reminding me to say this, that, you know, if you're in a situation that you're not happy in or you want to get out of, and you're saying, I'll try and do that, or I'll try and make that change, or I'll try and meet up with that person, you know, there is no try. Yoda said, try or try not. Try or try not, there is no try. Or something very similar to that, you know. There is no try. You know, if you try, it'll never happen. If you try to do something. Has anyone ever said that to you? I'll try and meet up with you next week, or I'll try and make that, or I'll try. There is no try. That's it. Do or do not. There is no try. Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. So, you know, you either do it or you don't. You either make the change or you don't. So you're being called to take action steps. And that's really what I'm being guided to put on today. What a fantastic weekend it's been. Some things have resonated with me, some things haven't, you know. Absolutely amazing this morning. Chris Carr was on, and I've never seen her before. She's healed her own cancer. She's absolutely amazing. And you know, she was so uplifting and inspiring, and I was just enjoying her talk. And then she did this meditation where we had to tune into our bodies, and wow, did the emotion come out. I just sat there and sobbed and sobbed and sobbed as I connected with some things within my physical body that have to change. And you know, for those who know me, you know, I've suffered with phagophobia for 10 years now, and you know, I know that I'm being called to write a book on this subject, and you know, I have posted stuff on this subject and then I've deleted it because I thought, well, I haven't healed it, you know, so I'm not actually qualified to talk about it. But then Chris Carr talked about her cancer and how she's living with it, you know, because it isn't completely gone. It's there, but it's not changing, you know. And for me, obviously, I want to completely heal this thing that's manifested in my physical body. But right now, I'm living with it. And I've learned to live with it over 10 years, and it's been a struggle and a challenge, but it's turned me into who I am today. And I just did this meditation and sobbed my heart out. And my body was saying during this meditation, it's time, it's time. And, you know, one of Chris Carr's books is about vegetables and juice, and I haven't actually been able to eat a proper diet now for 10 years, you know, because of this horrible thing that's manifested in me, this fear of swallowing, that so many people go through. But, you know, for a long time I thought I was alone, and there's no research out there on it. There's nothing out there on it, and that's why I know I'm being called to get information out there and help, you know. And she obviously has done this book, and it's Crazy Sexy Juice. And at the beginning of the year, the thing that's so fascinating, and the reason I'm sharing this, is because the universe and the angels will show you what you need to do. They'll give you your next steps, you know. And it was around January, February time I started thinking, right, okay, this year I need to be eating better. I need to start eating vegetables and fruit. And the way I do that is I need to buy a blender or a juicer and juice some stuff up. Have I done it? No. And then Chris Carr spoke about vegetables, and everybody in the room eat vegetables? And I think I was probably the one person who didn't put my hand up. And what you have to realise is, before this illness manifested in my body, I adored vegetables. I adored them. So it was heartbreaking, you know, it was heartbreaking. And then we did this meditation where ask your body what it needs. And I just went to this nervous wreck, you know, and the amazing people I was sitting with were kind of holding my hands as I was doing the meditation, and you know, Heather had got her arm around me, and it was all really emotional. But I thought, wow, I need to buy that book. So I've bought this book, and this has got all juices in here, you know, ways to juice food. And you know, it's like I'm saying, right, I need to do it. And I also know that I need to think about writing this book, because fair enough, I haven't completely healed from phagophobia. I'm living with it, but I'm still here, I'm surviving, and I'm dealing with it and healing it in my own way. And I think people would benefit from that knowledge. And if you are suffering with any form of anxiety or stress or anything, depression, anything like that, panic attacks, I know how scary it is. And I just want to say to you, you know, you are not alone. There's a support system there. You are safe, you are safe, you are safe. You are surrounded by loving angels. And if you want to know how to heal this, or what steps you need to take, then call on the angels to guide you, and they will give you the next steps, just as I've received today this wonderful book. And again, I'm being guided to write this book. So amazing. Chris Carr was on this morning. Then we had a Wicca lady on. Now I'm as open-minded as they come. And, you know, everything's connected and we are all one, and religion is irrelevant, whatever you believe in, whatever works for you. But for me, it just didn't resonate with me, and I actually left the room while that was going on. And I went and I kind of talked to the angels, and I got my strength back up and kind of calmed myself down, because I was very emotional from seeing Chris Carr. And then we had a fantastic afternoon with, you know, Charlie Morley was on about lucid dreaming and how you can be awake within your dreams. And, you know, he was doing some dancing on stage. And then obviously the amazing Kyle Gray was on as well, talking about angels and dancing on stage. And I did manage to put 2 very, very tiny small videos onto my channel now. The reason they're so tiny, and I do apologise for that, is because I actually Snapchatted both of them dancing. But obviously, you know, I didn't want to do a full recorded video, because, you know, at the end of the day, am I supposed to do that? Probably not. So I just wanted to share something with you, you know. So it's just a snippet of the atmosphere of how amazing it's been this weekend. And, you know, that's why I'm putting this video on, because not only for Take Action, but if you're being guided to attend an event like a World Angel Summit or an I Can Do It event, or anything that you're being guided to do, then do it. You know, you can manifest that. Just visualize attending the event, and everything else will fall into place, because you know, we're all here for a short time, not a long time, and we need to be enjoying everything that we're doing. So if you're being really guided to go to one of these events, then I can fully recommend them. I mean, we had people there this weekend from all over the world. You know, there was a wonderful lady that I was talking to who come over from Paris, and there was people from other countries, and there was speakers from America, and it was just fabulous, you know. I mean, Elizabeth Peru, who was on, is from New Zealand or Adelaide, I think she said she was from, or that was where she was originally from, but she come over from Australia. And you know, these people are just fabulous people. So if you can, you know, if you're getting the calling to do that, if you're being called to action to attend an event like that, then, you know, I really recommend that you do that. But yeah, so, you know, if you are watching this and you know somebody who has a fear of swallowing, or you've been through it yourself, then, you know, watch this space and you will see that side of me coming out, because I need to be teaching about it and healing about it and discussing my journey, you know, because it's been a crazy journey for 10 years, you know, and my soul is tired. You know, my soul is tired from dealing with it, and I want to help. And I actually feel that when I write this book and get that side out of me, that's when the healing will occur, because the angels want me to share this information. So, you know, watch this space, guys, watch this space. Okay, so call to action. Archangel Michael is with you, guiding you, leading you, and showing you the way. Have a wonderful Sunday night, and I'll see you soon. Peace.